Egyptian archaeologist Dr. Zahi Hawass announced that the excavations of the joint Egyptian mission with the Supreme Council of Antiquities in the area of Jisr al-Madar in the Saqqara cemetery have resulted in several archaeological discoveries dating back to the era of the 5th and 6th dynasties of the Old Kingdom. Hawass emphasized that tombs dating back to the era of the Old Kingdom were found, indicating the existence of a huge cemetery with many important tombs, and the first of these tombs is the tomb of the so-called Khnum Gedf, and he worked as an inspector of employees, a supervisor of nobles, and a priest of the hierarchical group of King Unas, the last king. 5th dynasty, and the tomb is colorful and contains scenes of daily life. The second tomb is for Mary, and its owner holds many titles, such as Keeper of Secrets, and Assistant Commander of the Great Palace. Another tomb was found for the priest of the hierarchical group of King Bbi. 9 colored limestone statues were found, representing a man with his wife, as well as servant statues and individual statues. No inscriptions were found indicating the name of the owner of these statues, and after several months of this discovery, an imaginary door was found next to the location of the statues, indicating that its owner was called Messi, and that the statues date back to the era of the 5th dynasty, so it confirms that the 9 statues belong to the person called Messi. A statue of a person was also found standing next to his wife holding his foot, and to the other side his daughter holding a goose. Hawass added that a well of about 15 meters deep was found, and at the bottom of the well a room was found inside which was a limestone sarcophagus of its owner, who was called Hakashabis, and many stone utensils were found around the sarcophagus. It turned out that this sarcophagus had not been touched and that it had been completely closed for about 4,300 years. When the lid of the sarcophagus was opened, we found a mummy of a man covered in gold foil, and this is considered the most complete and oldest non-royal mummy found so far. A well about 10 meters deep was also found, and inside it was a group of wooden statues, as well as 3 stone statues representing one person of the judge and writer Fatak, next to him an offering table, and in front of them a coffin with his mummy inside. Dr. Mustafa Waziri, Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities, said that the mission found a group of wonderful statues dating back to the era of the Old Kingdom. The mission found many amulets, cosmetics, statues of the idol Saqqara, statues in the form of deities, as well as pottery and votive vessels.